instructed me to do, to go back and get everything run off, no change. Wait, it's been left. And now we come in Thursday.
I didn't instruct you to run it off with no change. I just said, I want to see the new numbers so that I can actually see it in
Well,
print.
what did you think
We
I
were
was
throwing
going,
numbers all over the
what
place.
did you think I was going to do between Tuesday and Thursday? I mean,
Exactly what you did. I didn't expect, because you told me I'd have it on Wednesday.
So in other words, you left there thinking that we haven't agreed on an approach.
Yes, I actually said I'd like to see it in the formal print.
I think you were alone.
And you, no, I wasn't. And you, no, I was not alone. And you answered me and said, I will have the numbers for you tomorrow, which is yesterday.
We'll have the
And I've
numbers,
asked for
we'll
it.
have the numbers for you tomorrow. We have all the numbers. They didn't get them done till 3:30 today.
Understood. I asked for them yesterday, and I was told they're not done. I asked for them this morning, I was told they're not done. And they're done now, which is great, but this is the 11th hour.
I believe during our discussion on Tuesday, you had made it, you and John, Alderman Papa had gone to meet with the superintendent. You had a long discussion, you put a lot of numbers on the table,
We asked a lot of questions.
and then, yeah, a lot of
We got
questions,
the
very
question.
pointed
He
questions.
was good enough to put all those responses.
That's my
in
point.
writing.
He was good enough to take everything you discussed, put it in writing, and get it back to you almost immediately,
Which I shared with everyone.
which you shared with us. And in all of that, I didn't see any situations where the education budget was going to be sliced or diced. They couldn't handle what they had, their plan that they had brought to us at the table the night they came to appear before the Board of 18.
Okay.
Do we all feel comfortable that there is enough money in that budget to fund the all-day kindergarten if the Board of Education
That's
so
what the
chooses
vote
to
will
do
tell
so?
That's what we think. That's what we think.
Do you all
What do
feel
you
that
think?
way?
This is what we discussed, this is what
What do
we
you
discussed
think?
Tuesday.
Well, that's my,
That's-
that's been my life, education, and all-day kindergarten is extremely important to me, as I'm sure it is to others here in this room, and I just want to be sure that these numbers will enable them to do that, and that they won't back us and say
Well,
we
then,
didn't get enough.
do you want to do an audit to be sure that the numbers are correct? I mean, what did we do as a group here? What did we do for the last several times we met?
Well,
That's what we were
did a
doing.
lot.
That's what we were
all
talking
doing.
about.
Right.
That's exactly what we were talking about. When I read you the statement tonight, I said, they were all committed
I
to
heard
this.
that, yeah.
We aren't going to be committed to it if we don't put enough money on the table. We think we're putting enough money
Okay,
on the
that's
table.
all I want to know.
Absolutely.
You take it on the neighbors? Mr. Mayor,
Go ahead, John.
I just want to read something. Yes, it's not a secret, and I'm sure almost everyone knows how I stand on ensuring that our children receive the best possible education we can afford. My cousin Ed Finn served in various positions at Shelton High School, from football coach, classroom teacher, to superintendent of schools. My wife, prior to her passing last year, was a retired teacher who taught first grade at Behaving School for 22 years, and prior to that taught at Elizabeth Shelton School for 18 years as a kindergarten teacher. I totally agree with all the parents' concerns and all the children presently in our school system and who will be further students in years to come. It is my understanding that it wasn't for the parents, like we have here tonight. This important issue will never likely be on the table for discussion or part of the budget vote tonight. I did attend both the presentation and listen to the benefits of the full-day kindergarten. I also did accept the invitation to travel to Bungay Elementary School, where I saw the benefits firsthand. Their first day kindergarten covers language, arts, focus groups, instructions, math, arts, science, and social studies, as a well-needed lunch and recess, along with structural play. I did observe the children and noticed that the penmanship, arts, and language skills were far more advanced here in Shelton, were far more advanced than they are here in Shelton. I do support full-day kindergarten, as it seems the two ladies on the board does as well. I saw the advantages for the children. I do support the sports at all levels. What we're being asked here tonight is a vote to add money for sports, when we all know there's a greater need for something in the classroom. how can I vote for a budget that didn't meet the education needs of the children? And that's basically what I'm saying. I cannot vote to support this budget because there's inadequate funding for the kindergarten.
Any follow-up questions? Is there any more discussion?
Mr. Mayor, I believe everybody on the board who went on the trip, there were 6 of us, we all saw what was going on to Seymour Kindergarten. We all agreed that it was a good program. We do not have and never will have, according to our charter, the power or the ability to tell the Board of Education what to do with its money. We can't do that. Even the $213,000 put in a dental program was something that we said shouldn't be done, but it was done anyways. That was many years ago, before the present administration was there. So, once again, it's up to the Board of Education to take the funds that they're allowed, that we've allotted to them, and use it. And I don't think anybody in this board is against full-day kindergarten at all, in any way, shape, or form.
Reference has been made to the $212,000 that's sitting in a special account. You should keep in mind that if you move that over to the operating budget, it becomes a one-time revenue. So you automatically create a deficit going into the following year's budget. Something that we have been diligent in not doing and paying close attention to how you spend one-time revenues and what the use is for. It's pretty much the reason why the state of Connecticut is up to its eyeballs in financial alligators. So I would caution the board on that move.